sorry about your friend.
Oh God, nature, why? 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 I guess because they're hungry. It's so sad. It was the stuff of legend for a long time. Somebody said, you know what, mate? Those seagulls, they eat the pigeons. And people were like, no. Does not happen. But it does. There's evidence. There's evidence actually everywhere you look. You know, I track them down by checking out this small pile of forensic evidence, which tells such a sad, sad story. It's lucky it's been pouring down with rain all day, otherwise there'd be a small patch of pigeon blood here, and it would be even more sad. But I'm not really here to investigate, you know, the forensic evidence of pigeon murder by seagull. I'm here to look at the new statue that they put up here at Marble Arch. The Marble Arch itself is over there, but you probably know that already. I've made several videos from here because this is a favourite spot for the City of Westminster to have occultic, meaningful statues. But they must always be very shielded, and the general public will never really know what the hell's going on here because they don't really have investigative brains. They prefer that all the information they ever have in their brain is suggested to them and ladled to them in a bowl so they can lap it up. You may recognise the green, where is it? Here, the green horse's head, which has been here for about 12 years or something. It's a fairly long-running thing. But here, they have touring statues. And whenever they put up a new statue, I'm always interested in it, especially because you know, seek and you shall find. I saw this statue as they were putting it up, you know, when they were just offloading it off trucks and stuff, and I was like, hello, what on earth is that? And of course when they put it up, you realise that it's a bit weird. There are like two giants who are sharing a head. But it was only when I found out what this thing was called that I became really interested in it, because it's called Brothers. And there's a subtitle. The work is the joining together of two people, separate but connected individuals, two people, one mind. Lots of sirens about. Brothers. Where is it? It's there. Brothers. It was quite a revelation to me back in the day. So many bloody sirens. It was quite a revelation to me back in the day when I realised that Big Brother, George Orwell's Big Brother, was in fact Brendan Bracken. Even more of a revelation for me that Big Brother is a reference to Freemasonry. Brother is one of the slang terms for a Mason. I mean, there are lots of slang terms for Mason, like fellow, that's another slang term for Mason, and sons of the widow, which is a bit weird. But brother is a very well-known slang term for a Mason. So Big Brother means big Mason, maybe Master Mason or something like that. It's also, if you ever go to where Brendan Bracken once lived, which was Lord North Street, you will find that his is the only house on the road that has a checkerboard pattern out the front. I don't think installed because he lived there, but possibly he lived there because of what was installed there. I actually have been doing quite recently a lot of research about what's called secret masonry as opposed to Freemasonry. Freemasonry, or Masonry, only became well known in 1717 when they revealed themselves. But before that, it was secret Masonry. So in the medieval period, Masonry was a proper secret society. People like Sir Christopher Wren, for example, you could say was part of secret Masonry. Now, brothers, two bodies, one mind. If you really think about it logically, where is it? It's over there. I can't see because it's so bright. If you think about it logically, oh no, it's over there. Genetic brothers, as in brother with the same mother, they have almost like similar bodies but very different minds, because although, you know, genetic brothers grow up together, they don't actually end up spending that much time together when they're older. So, you know, they develop very different minds, whereas Masons are the complete opposite. They are very different. They are very, very different bodies. Like genetically, they are different bodies from different mothers. However, they do seem to share a similar mind. In fact, when they gather at the temple, it is a meeting of minds. And of course, as you may be aware, the term temple, some people insinuate, actually comes from the temple, as in the one on the side of your heads. So when you say that the brothers meet at the temple, well, that's what is going on in this statue. Two brothers meeting at the temple. Plus, and look at all these pigeons, by the way, what they're doing is they're doing the same as what I'm doing right now. It's just trying to dry out, you know, in the sun, because they're really happy that the sun has suddenly come out, and you know, so am I. It's been bloody raining all day. Yeah, I guess something I'll talk about when I actually make a film about it. But there's a thing called a circumambulation. Circumambulation. You should Google that term. It's an interesting thing. It's to do with how secret Masonry... Oh God, he's back. He's not still hungry, is it? We're not going to actually see a seagull hunting a pigeon, are we? Oh God. Don't do it. Oh my God. Oh my shitting God. Oh my God, he's actually chasing it. Oh God, he's got a feather in his mouth. Oh God. Oh God, it's terrifying. Oh God, suddenly this video has taken some kind of really unorthodox and horrible turning. Oh God, he's almost got one. Surely he can't be still hungry. Yeah, look, the boy is chasing the seagull. Good on you, good on you. It's a good thing to do. He thought it was really horrible. Let's carry on chasing the seagull. Get away from here, seagull. We're going to kill you. I'm going to eat you. I want that pigeon that's inside your body. Huh? Give it back. That's right. Give it back. Oh God. Anyway, probably best I leave now. I was explaining something, told you to Google a term. That'll be enough until I make a video about it properly. But I'm going to disappear from here. I'm just going to like murder this seagull and eat its intestines. But essentially, I'm going to show you another weird occultic statue that has sprung up recently, but down, as it normally is, at the bottom of the River Tyburn. A big golden shirt in a kind of cross. Like a crucifix. In actual fact, let's look at the Let's look at the plaque while we're here. I'm sorry about your friend. Boardroom sacrifice. Bit weird, isn't it? It's always good to chase these things up, you know. If in your town you see something, you know, mystically turn up and it looks a bit weird, it's best to kind of chase it up. I mean, I'm glad that when I first spotted this, I made the decision to come here in person so that I could read the plaque and find out who made it and found out the name of it, so that I could then chase it up further, because finding out about that led me somewhere mildly far away called Canary Wharf. God, it's terrifying. Just to show that I sort of can play the piano, but I'm pretty rubbish. I kind of feel a bit weird. I feel very weird, in fact. I'm in a strange, enclosed, exotic environment with sort of massive high-rise buildings above it, called the Roof Garden, Crossrail Roof Garden. And I'm here not to practice my piano skills on a weird little funky piano. I'm here to check out a piece of strange art that is here amongst the foliage. If you look carefully, you can see that there's something strange, something white, and possibly faux religious in amongst the trees. I've never been here before. I've been to Canary Wharf before, but I've never been here to the Crossrail Roof Garden. In fact, I didn't know it existed at all until I saw that little golden shirt in Victoria. Well, there's actually no roof on this bit at all. There's no roof on it. Who stole the roof? And then, can you see what it's written on the top of that building? HSBC. It feels a little bit like Jurassic Park. I feel literally like I'm in Jurassic Park. In its like a little enclosed, perfected jungle-like experience with like weird, like CCTV cameras everywhere you look. I imagine, I mean, there's sort of weird, I don't know if they're speakers or what. I mean, there's these like, I think that black thing's maybe a speaker, but that thing? I have no idea what that is. It's not a speaker. It looks like it might emit, you know, sound vibrations to like, I don't know, in case there's a riot in here or something. But it's very strange. I'm hoping I don't bump into it because it'd be a bit awkward. There's nobody else here. And there's these little booths sort of in the middle with like CCTV cameras on and funny, you know, you could imagine like, you know, in the far-flung future be walking through a natural forest. You've just come across this silver thing with a button on it. Press button. No. Me not want to press button. Look, there's a symbol here. What does it mean? It's all very weird. But yeah, I'm here to see this. You know, you're just trying to chill out, you know, let's role play it out. You work in HSBC,
You come down on the lift all the way down. You come out to the roof garden, and you're like, oh, just trying to chill out. And then amongst the trees, there's been a crucifixion of one of your brethren. It's a bit strange, isn't it? There's all sort of exotic ferns. It seems that they specialise in ferns here, because maybe it gives a kind of Jurassic World kind of experience. But before I get the hell out of here, let's have a close-up look at this shirt. Reminds me of death.
It's ironic, really, that these statues with weird connotations are in places where lots of people go. Yet it almost seems like purposefully they are designed so that nobody really understands what they mean. Obviously, the way these things work, I mean, the artist who made that and the artist who made the shirts, the sacrificial shirts, doesn't mean that they're part of some kind of weird conspiracy and they're involved in the project to create symbols to confuse the population. It's just that the art market is completely flush with all sorts of objects, and they're just chosen for their symbolic merit, not necessarily created for that symbolic merit. The shirt was actually created as a form of protest, almost like an anti-capitalist protest against banks, it turns out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the people who chose it to be seen by the people who work in banks necessarily care what the artist initially thought. As a kind of iconic symbol, it works to just sort of stick in everybody's faces, to kind of subdue people and affect their subconscious mind. Just to let you know, though, that this Brothers statue is by an artist who has fairly recently got a fairly lucrative contract, just to show that it's not what you know but who you know. He made a statue or a sculpture in Jerusalem, which is called Centre of the Planet or something like that, which apparently, according to the artist at least, forms a vital link between the UK and Israel. So, a vital link between the UK and Israel, a statue there which is vaguely Freemasonic. I mean, I'm not going to be able to say this is why this is going on. I'm just saying it's good to be able to read the signs so that it flows away from you like water off the duck's back.